Utanifanyia hivi. Hello everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. So my name is Wilkistar Wekesa, a tutor of English at Kenya Institute of Foreign Languages and Professional Studies. So today I want to teach you something about nouns. And a noun, this one is a part of speech. We normally have 8 parts of speech and nouns are one of them. So yeah, we'll start by introducing what is a noun. So we normally say a noun is a name, just like that. But you can also say a noun is a part of speech that names a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. Okay? So let me write. Yeah, so this is the definition of a noun. A noun is a part of speech that names a person, a place, a thing, or an idea. And now we have examples of this definition. So under the person, the type of noun under the person is the name of a person actually. So for example, Wilkistar is a noun. We have teacher is a noun. Baby is a noun. Doctor is a noun under the person. So under the place is like Nairobi, market, supermarket, like that. And then now we have a thing. Things like a chair, a book, a table, and all the animals are categorized under the thing. And then now under the idea, we have something like fantasy, the characteristics of a person, like jealousy. We have now feelings and emotions like happiness, joy, excitement, like that, okay? Yeah, so we normally have now types of nouns. So these types of nouns, we have 6 types of nouns. So let me write and then I will explain one by one. So number 1, we have common nouns and proper nouns. So under these common nouns and proper nouns, we normally say common nouns, they talk about people, places, a person, a place, a thing, or an idea, but in general. So you are not being specific of whoever you're talking about. So for example, under this common, I've said this one talks about person, place, thing, idea in general. In general means you're not being specific of whoever you're talking about. So for example, when you say teacher, baby, student, and now all the things and ideas are under the general nouns. So those are common nouns, okay? So for example, when you say my teacher is coming, so you're telling a person your teacher is coming. Which teacher are you talking about? So we don't know the person that you're talking about. The baby is crying. Which baby is crying? So we don't know the baby you're talking about, okay? But now for the proper nouns talks about people and places in specific. These ones are in specific. So here, if you're talking about a teacher, you will mention the name of a teacher. You will say, Wilkistar is coming. So Wilkistar is a proper noun. And these proper nouns, they are normally written in capital letters. If you are writing a proper noun, you must start with a capital letter. If it's a name of a person, you start Wilkistar with a capital letter, Aisha with a capital letter, like that. And a place, maybe you're talking about a specific place, like I'm going to Isli Market. You just don't say I'm going to the market, because when you say market means it's a common noun. You're not being specific. But when you become specific, you say I'm going to Isli Market. So that Isli will start with a capital letter. And all the days of the weeks, maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you start with a capital letter. They are also proper nouns, okay? Okay. And also the names of maybe popular buildings like Afya Center, archives, you start with the capital letter because they are proper nouns. Yeah. And now also maybe the special days, or the special days like Mother's Day, Christmas Day, Ramadan, they are special days. So you must start writing them with a capital letter. So they follow under the category of proper nouns. Are we together? Yeah. So number 2, we have another type of nouns. So that is number 2. So I'll wrap this one and then you will follow me. So we have the second type of nouns. This is singular nouns and plural nouns. So this singular means one, like single. Yeah. So you're talking about one thing, one person, one idea, or one place. That means singular. And then when we go to plural nouns, these ones now we are talking about more than one. More than one means 2, 3, like that as you continue. Yeah. So let's move to another one. Type of noun number 3. So we move to collective nouns. Who knows what is a collective noun, by the way? So these ones are collective nouns. They talk about a group. Maybe you want to talk about many people or many things in a group. So you will have one name or one word, a collective name of everything in general. So for example, when you have maybe you are buying flowers to someone, we say a bouquet of flowers. So that a bouquet means it's a collective word of the flowers. Okay, yeah, maybe a group of students, a group of people, a crowd of people, a swarm of bees, like that. Okay, yeah, a bunch of notes. Yeah, so those are collective nouns. And then now number 4, we have something called compound nouns. So compound means 2 or more. Compound means you are combining maybe 2 things or more than 2 things, like 2 or 3. You are combining them together, maybe some words, to form a single meaning. Yeah. So for example, these compound nouns, they are formed in 3 ways. The first one, these words can be separated. They can be separated. They can be joined together. And also they can be hyphenated. So under separation here, the compound ones that are separated, like for example, high school, a word like high school. So we have here 2 words, high and school. They are separated, but they mean one thing. That is a secondary school, okay? And then you have some words that are joined together. 2 or more words joined together to form a single meaning. For example, we have classroom. So you can see here, we have a word. The first word is class and the second one is room. So we are forming a single word, having a single meaning. So that is classroom. So these are called compound nouns. And lastly, we have some compound nouns that are hyphenated. Hyphenated means the words are separated with a hyphen. So for example, a word like mother-in-law. So this is also a compound noun, but it is hyphenated. Hyphenated means it's separated. The 3 words are separated using a hyphen. This is called a hyphen. Are we together? Yeah. So up to that point, let's move to number 5. So number 5, we have countable and uncountable nouns. So we have these countable nouns and uncountable nouns. So this countable just means the nouns that you can count, like a chair, a book, people. You can count anything that you can count. It's called a countable noun. And then the vice versa is the uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns are the opposite of the countable nouns. So uncountable nouns, these are nouns that you cannot count. For example, maybe water, tea, sugar, like that. So these ones you cannot count. But there is a way that you can count these uncountable nouns using expression of quantity. If you want to count the uncountable nouns, we will use expression of quantity. So under these expressions of quantity, it means, for example, maybe now you want to count rice. You say, I want to buy maybe 1 kilogram of rice. I want a cup of tea. I want a packet of cigarette, like that. I'm going to buy 1 liter of maybe milk, like that. So lastly, we have abstract nouns, abstract and concrete nouns. So under the abstract nouns, these abstract nouns, you cannot count them, you cannot see them, like you cannot touch them, you cannot feel them. For example, these are just feelings and emotions. They are under the abstract nouns. But for the concrete nouns, so this is the opposite of this one. Concrete nouns, these are nouns that you can see, you can touch, you can feel, like that, you can taste. Okay, so that will be the end of our class. In case you have any question, don't forget to comment down there. You ask a question, I will answer you. And so if you want to get us, or if you want to visit our school, remember to call on this number, okay? 07, let me write here. We have 07 10 46 2063. So this is our number. In case you want to contact us, you will find us here. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye bye.
Skype.